Do you want to be vulnerable or do you want to be a victim today? Hi, I'm Saturia. I'm your positivity coach. Today's positivity hack is all about challenging you to be vulnerable today rather than being a victim. And I challenge you today, do you want to be vulnerable or do you want to be a victim? Which one feels better? Which one feels better? Does it feel better to say to your colleague or your partner that you feel heard, you feel like you've not been heard, and you feel like you've been not taken care of? Or is it better to be a victim, to be annoyed, to just go around saying how people wronged you rather than saying it to the people themselves? This is something that I'm really reflecting on, and I'm creating some webinars about how to manage conflicts at the workplace. And I feel like this is such a powerful concept, to be vulnerable to ourselves, and then secondly to be vulnerable to our colleagues and to our partners, is something that really frees us up. We feel that it's something that should be frowned upon, and we feel that this is a weakness. At the same time, most of the times when we do it, we get a result that we wouldn't have gotten if we were not being vulnerable and if we pretended to be a victim. So by being vulnerable, we mean that we express how we felt without blaming someone. Because most of the times, and many of the times, and I'm a very positive person, I really want to believe that most of the times people do not want to intentionally hurt us, but they do, and we do get hurt. We do get hurt all the time. Being vulnerable really gives you that power, really gives you the option to be able to build something. So to not build a wall in between you and your partner, or in between you and your colleague, and to actually start building and saying, I felt this, how did you feel? I felt this. And being vulnerable about all the things that were going through your head, all the things that you think it's unnecessary to speak about, yet when you keep them in, it's either going to lead to resentment or it's going to lead to you feeling a victim. I want to challenge you today. Do you want to be vulnerable or do you want to be a victim? Which one is sexier? I definitely think being vulnerable is so much more sexier. It's so much more sexier because you rise higher. So you feel like you've taken a step back, but then you actually bounce back stronger, and the relationship bounces back stronger. Feeling like a victim puts the other place into defense mode and puts you into defense mode as well. So both modes are not you being open and accepting of anything, or the other person accepting of anything. So you feeling a victim doesn't help anyone, and you feeling a victim doesn't really help you to build and become stronger. So I want to challenge you today. Do you want to build or do you want to tear things down? I hope this helps you today. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, please remember, life is very short, and remember to smile today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.